right, let's begin my documentary of my experience with Grim Dawn, simultaneously streaming to Twitch and to YouTube, uh, which I think is pretty neat. I'm having lots of fun with this, just the mechanics of streaming, even here all by myself. So I've got a tall bottle of 2 matchsticks, cedar aged apricot Belgian style double from the Wandering Mind Brewery. 10.5% alcohol. And we're about to play some hardcore Grim Dawn. Grim Dawn A to Z. And A is for apostate. And we had just started Elite. And we had got up to the, I believe, flooded passage and come back, collecting everything in between. So let me get my windows situated. Now, this is a good area for us because Vyloth, the Corruptor, drops a monster infrequent. And because this is the 1.2 patch, he is guaranteed to drop it, as it is his signature monster infrequent, which is a ring. And this ring, it's not too exciting, but it is guaranteed to always drop. It is going to be higher level than the rings I currently have, and it is guaranteed to have at least one relevant stat, which, if I recall correctly, is I think +3 to Necrotic Edge. We're going to get our boxes, because that's my favorite thing about this game, is just all the little clickables. All the little boxes that spew out treasure, and then you just slurp them up. Like Barba beans and a nice Chianti. I think one of the reasons that this game has done as well as it does is just a lot of factors, but I think one of them is just, you know, the things it does well, it does really well. Like the interactions, the way things are hidden away, and the way iron bits and components just spill out onto the ground. It is very, very ASMR. It just tickles my brain. It just what's the meme? Stimulates the neurons. Other thing nice about in here is there is another devotion shrine, and we have just got one of our capstone constellations, which is Ataxiru, which I'm excited to get that that proc, that ability. I've literally never used Ataxiru. It might be bad, but it has you know, damage of the type I'm using, and so why not? We're not looking to push deep SR. This isn't the community league. You know, there's no super bosses to worry about. We're just gonna get to 100 and get out. Did you like that? Did you see a little dodge? I saw him doing his little Sunder move. You know, I've barely put any investment into Bone Harvest. Maybe one of these future Necromancer masteries ought to do a Bone Harvest build. Alright. One more point. just 2 more devotions, and we will have our Arcane Currents, 25% chance on attack. So that is interesting, because that is something that I realize might be a problem, is that what I do the most is default attack, and I don't think you can. Maybe you can. Can you? Can you? Can you? You cannot. You cannot put a skill onto default attack. So what would be the best? I already have Elemental Storm on Inquisitor Seal. Probably it would be Ill Omen, because it procs a lot, or maybe Bone Harvest wouldn't be too bad. I mean, don't really want to cast a lot. I'm really just using it for the buff, and want to get as many auto attacks in as possible. But yeah, that's another interesting facet to this game, is not just, you know, which abilities are coolest, but you know, which devotion abilities synergize with what best delivery method, right?
Good, you're back. One of my youth group. Follow the road.
Yeah, so I think what we'll do is we'll try it on Ilonoman, because that just has a series of procs, and probably we'll proc it fairly often. Probably don't need the extra whatever it does, which I'll be honest, I haven't looked at. I just said, hey, it's here. It's at the end. Arcane Current's cool. It's just a big hit. So, okay, Carp Elves run and rapidly emits currents. Okay, so you can have 5 of them out at once. So it sounds like it's another circle. Not sure. I'm not sure why there's a summon limit on this. Some kind of pet, I guess. Yeah, so probably not gonna be hurting for it, you know, on just clearing trash mobs, but maybe it'll do something cool, you know, in a long protracted encounter. Normally, I'll be honest, normally I wouldn't stream while someone that I want to watch is streaming, because I'd rather be, honestly, be honest, I'd rather be watching Maximus stream right now. But I also want to play, and I feel like what I want to do most is I want to document this journey, like getting this over into YouTube, documented, and just you know, just the mechanics of this exercise. And I want to play Grim Dawn, and I feel like if I'm playing Grim Dawn, I should play the Apostate. I did actually spend way too much time creating a full GUI interface to be able to swap my save files between different save files, so that I can keep all of these fresh starts separate, and can still keep everything keep everything separate, and keep my original save file pristine with it. You know, I just spent basically my entire Saturday on something on a program that I'm going to run at this rate once every 2 weeks, it seems like. But you know what? If I really do feel like, yeah, I just want to play, I just want to go and play my dervish or something, I just want to watch whoever's already streaming, and just play and not talk. It will be nice just to swap back to that. So we are in the market for some gloves with some stun res. And that had some stun res, so that might be a replacement, but we won't deal with that right now. think about what do we want to replace. Well, I think we want to replace my pants. Chest is probably good for a while. Helmet, even though it is +1 all skills and necromancer, it is 16 levels behind. And then these gloves have got to go. Let's see. Could I afford to drop this? I would need more poison and acid res. And my stun res isn't bad. So what I'm looking for gloves, or I guess what I'm looking for in general is things on gloves, possibly on rings. Oh, hold on a second. I just realized something. I'll kill Vial off the Corruptor, but I don't see a ring in my inventory now. Did I just completely space and not pick it up? Probably. Am I gonna go back for it? I might. It might drive me mad to wonder, like, what the fuck? So we're chunking through the Shambler decently well. Decently decent. Don't really want to get hit by that. Let's just mark Torment. Finish this guy off. Easy, easy. Oh no, it's in my inventory. What the fuck? Okay, so yeah, +3 necrotic edge. The ring I have is +2 spectral binding. Good things about the rings I have, so I definitely want the poison acid res. The other ring, good things that it do, +2 spectral binding, which is probably more valuable than the necrotic edge. Aether resistance, they both have that. Acid damage, meaningless. Offensive ability and attack speed, cunning. Those are good stats. Those are good stats. Although I think the acid damage is intrinsic to the ring, so that's always going to be there. Like on pure. Let's see. What does +3 necrotic edge actually do? It gives me. Looks like there's obviously more chances to be used, more of my main hand damage, although that's gonna, I think that looks like it's falling off. More damage on that proc. Slap a soul shard on it. I do like the attack speed more than the casting speed. Spectral binding is good though. It does tell me that I can put more points in spectral binding because I'm not soft capped yet. We'll think about it. We'll think about it until we're back and have a soul shard readily available to swap in. Though I feel like +2 spectral branding is probably worth more. That's just going to generally enhance everything. Does it? Okay, so if I understand this correctly, these flat modifiers only affect things that actually have weapon damage. So that is going to be the procs on the Reaping Strike, the Necrotic Edge. It's going to be on my Bone Harvest, which is probably why my Bone Harvest is so girthy, even though I've only literally put 1 point into it. But it's not going to be like the Aura of Censure or the Inquisitor's Seal. Please let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. You ungrateful bastards. Okay, let's commit a genocide on these Grobels. Free Palestine, I don't give a fuck. Genocides are bad. Not to take this video, but they're literally genociding Palestine. Don't give a fuck. I want it on record. I don't care if this gets it demonetized or something bad happens to me. It needs to be said. It needs to be said. Hear me. Bringing my politics into video games. But it's just me screaming into the void. I've made a mistake. I'm disoriented. How did I mess this up so bad?
Move along now.
Hey, buddy. You could join us. Come on. Come on, bro. Ooh, that 10.5%. I feel it. I think we do want to go this way. I want to hit the other burial cave. Get that shrine, and is it this next? Is it this next shrine? Does this give me the Does this give me the attack Saru? The arcane currents of attack Saru! Actually, I think I needed 3 more before I did Byllos Shrine, but we'll see. Was there 3 more or 2 more? Ooh, we've got it. Okay, so let's try this on Ill Omen for now. And then I think we'll stop with Attack Saru because we'll go and we'll just get a bunch of boys apparently. Like this is I was also going to do some Blind Sage because you have very similar requirements. Yeah, I literally only need 3 more. Which is going to be Hawk, I think. I mean, maybe, yeah. I only need 3 more green to get me some sweet Blind Sage action. And these don't actually give you any completion bonus. So, and then the sooner that you can, like, slot these in, the sooner they can start leveling up. And I just saw those numbers change. Well, I guess they do scale with player bonuses, so they, you know, when my Word of Renewal buff fell off. Here, let's see. Is this an arcane current? Is that what that is? Neat. Just more shit on the ground. I mean, it's procking pretty good off Ill Omen. I mean, in a boss fight, that's probably pretty tight. Pretty tight. So let's get ourselves some fucking Spectral Binding. I think that's the cap though. I think I have +1 from all necromancers and +2 from the ring.
I can't do that yet.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I forgot about Angram. See ya. And that's all I needed to come over here for.
That skill.
Oh, I saw the totem. I saw the totem. We're gonna do the totem. We're gonna do the Totem Warden Cellar too. We're gonna see a totem and we're gonna click on those fucking totems, and we're gonna put seals down, we're gonna put elemental storms down, we're gonna put arcane currents down. Okay. We're just gonna make a big Technicolor mess on the ground.
That skill's not ready.
Hey, there's more than one bug here. Hey. That's fucking me up. Look at those go. Look at those just fucking go. I guess that's what they do. They just show up. Hold on. Over here. Can you hear those arcane currents? Can you hear them? It's like a fucking air conditioner. Which, for the winter at least, if you've been on some of my earlier streams earlier in the year, you won't be hearing that air conditioner anymore. At least not until probably March. Zoop doop doo.
That skill's not ready.
Let me in! Let me in!
Skill's not ready.
Hold up. What's this house over here? Just a weird little thing. I think I've literally never been here.
That skill's not ready.
Literally never walked through that rubble. What the fuck is over here even? Briar thorns? Fucking briar thorns? Fucking uprooted stumps? Rotting ember guards, burning dead.
That skill's not ready.
We all about shit on the ground. We all about painting the town purple. Painting the town brown. So, I think on Elite, I think we killed Dureni again. I think we just don't care. On Ultimate, maybe we'll let him go so we can farm him. If for whatever reason we think we want to farm some extra Devil's Crossing rep. It's such a shame to have to be hospital now. You know what? Maybe what we'll do, although I don't think she actually sells you anything until Honored, but we'll go back to normal. We'll check to see if she has anything, and then we'll go back to Elite and fucking murder her. Fucking gat her. I've got a text message. Exciting things happening. Got a food truck in our beer garden now. Oof, you love to see it. Okay, what the fuck am I doing? My mouse is all sticky. Don't ask why. What am I looking at? My Inquisitor seal was blinding me, blinding myself with Inquisitor science. There we go. All the fabric. It would not be the first time that I walked out of here with 2 fabric. There's a totem. Let's get clicking. Ew! Look, an Ethereal Colossus. What are they doing in Burwitch? Step into my Technicolor light show. Ooh, got the Dirt of Arcovia. If only I was doing a minion build, that would be a dope drop, as they say. Excuse me, it takes me a while to assess.
That skill's not ready.
You watch some of these old pros, you know, like Rect and Magi. They just fill their inventory and just sell. They just know what they're fucking doing. Not me though. I never know what I'm doing. All right, always lucky.
That skill's not ready.
Vegan. Look at all that purple shit on the ground. Look at all that purple shit on the ground. You know what? I have been using an Equilibrium for basically ever. I wonder. I mean, Equilibrium is not bad. It is help doing a lot of work on the resistance front. It is all damage. Like, it is all relevant damage. It is all relevant stats. Well, we'll take a look. We'll take a look when we get back, see if there is anything interesting. I think probably... And honestly, one of the +1 Inquisitor skills. Probably one of the +1 skills. I think I would prefer a +1 Inquisitor. I don't know if I have one, but that is what I would prefer. So we will go and get ourselves the Warden's Cellar Rift, and we'll go back and check and see if there is any upgrades we can make. I can probably survive not being, you know, overcapped to that level. For Act 1 Elite. I've also acquired quite a few glyphs. I could think about an improved glyph. I do like the leap. Maybe there is a more interesting leap. Alright, so we don't need that. We don't need that. We're not strictly lightning. We're not that. Is that a better... It's more damage. That is a better... What? What do you mean? What do you mean? No, seriously. What do you fucking mean? What do you fucking mean? Oh, it's the fucking ancient. Okay, so what do I have to do? I need something with physique. Yes. Now I can put the one. Yes. Yes. Yes, and I can. Yes. And then I can yes. And I can yes. And then this is the worser one, so we will go blow it up. How serendipitous that she's right here ready to fucking blow the shit out of it. Okay, so let's see. Let's be sure. We've already invested it, but okay, yeah, more elemental damage, which is all we really care about. More health, 1 point less on chaos. Not the worst thing. More fire retaliation, sure, great. More all retaliation damage, just generally better. Give me back my ancient plating. Be safe out there. You too. You too. Yeah, we're gonna fuck this guy up. Eat shit.
What's with
Yes. Let's get that back. There you go. Fortified double. Doublet? Doublet? It's not the winner. We'll think on this. We'll think on this. We'll pray on that. Nope. Ooh, really, you want some Fizz Res. Where's resistances on third tab? And I don't really want to lose on Fizz Res. But those are good pants. Those are good pants. If I had the physique for them, which I don't right now. Let's not worry about that yet. We'll live. I had, yeah. Let me double check because I had a an MI or a faction piece for every slot. Ah, yes. So the next slot is Aura Praxis Sting. So good Aura Praxis Sting, we could replace this Avarice of Andronius. So yeah, so I've got a Grim Tools, which I haven't set up OBS to share that kind of information yet, but I have Grim Tools, which is basically, because this is just going to quick and dirty get to level 100 as fast as possible. This is not a build guide, there's not a tutorial or anything, but that's what I've got there, is just basically a Grim Tools with my devotions, and either an MI or a faction item in every slot. And then obviously we will replace individual pieces with epics and legendaries as they drop. And the neck, I think, is the neck to use, or at least for what I'm going for, which is like an elemental, like this elemental conversion on this Fleshwarp Shard, is the Aura Prax, which is, it's really, I just picked it for the +1 Inquisitor skills, and it's got lightning and Aether. Like, it actually, like, whether I'm elemental or whether I'm Aether, it's got stuff. It's got stuff. And I like stuff. I like it just fine. What the fuck do you want, Bourbon? You couldn't say this when I was talking to you about Durini. Well, I will end his mother trucking life. I'll do it too. No. Yeah, that 1059 Aether Master to Inquisitor Seal. It tasks me. It tasks me. Is that telling me all of the fire damage converted while my increases? Or is that telling me, hold on. So science. If that is telling me, no, that doesn't make sense. Here's what I was thinking. I was thinking that if that is telling me the amount of air damage that would be added to the skill, after conversion, right? Essentially telling me on the item, like, how much Aether damage that Inquisitor Seal will do now instead, right? Because it's fire converted to Aether. It's going to do this much instead, right? If that's what it's telling me, what I was thinking is that if I activate Word of Renewal, which converts all of my Aether damage to Elemental, then that number might change, but I'm thinking that number wouldn't change, right? Because that number would always, because if what that line means is the amount of Aether damage that skill does considering how much fire damage is converted with that, and then you don't do the increases with your conversion, then it's always going to end up as Aether, right? It's always going to be Aether if it's all converted damage, right? Now, if it is showing me like a number that is, there is a base number of added Aether damage, and then that base amount of Aether damage is being increased by my just passive increased Aether damage with which I do have, and I'm increasing because I'm getting devotions that increase that. If that's what that is, if that is a flat amount that's added and it's just telling me the amount that it will be, like the final number, right? The final increased number, like the amount of damage that Inquisitor Seal will do. So let's take a look. Inquisitor Seal will do the Rebuke 678 to 953, which is, it's a range and it's close. And if I hit my word of renewal, this is now doing the same. This is the same. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if Mark of Nacrathan is the right thing. I don't know. It gives me +3 Inquisitor Seal. Whatever. And I do have like some Aether scaling, so whatever. Whatever. We'll use it for that. We'll use it. We will literally use it for the for the barrier, for the... Oh, wait. I was wondering if it increase the radius. I mentioned in the previous video. Does anything increase the radius? Oh! I was thinking maybe I should get a Grim Tools link for my character. Here's what I'm gonna do. If I remember, no promises, but I'm going to get a Grim Tools link of my character at the end of every session. Whether that's a 7-hour session or a 4-hour session, or I might do it more often than that. I'll do it as often as I remember, but I will get a Grim Tools link and I will put it in the description of the YouTube video for future generations, for posterity's sake. But basically, long story short, we're using that metal for the +3 Inquisitor Seal for the defensive things, and not the offensive things on that. Although it's not the worst offensively. What was I doing? Oh, I was trying to purge my inventory. Let's see. So we do not need the Sister's Life Giving Amulet. Stoneface Shambler's Heart is it? I think Stoneface is increased percent armor, and then yeah, the Shambler's Heart I think has some. That's a lot of increased percent armor. That's not a bad Shambler's Heart, but I don't need it for elite. No. No. Did I sell the Violeth's ring? Where the fuck is it? No. Tempest. I could stack some stun duration. I could sack it. Oh, actually, before I do that, I think I want to commit to a new relic, if possible. Okay, this is a Gavel of Justice. Arbiter. Arbiter's a possibility. We do need I really don't have that many things. Ancient Arts. So Arbiter could do. I'm 2 weapons. I could put that on right click and just right click in between. Um, Gavel adjusted slaps. So we'll aim for Arbiter. That's a good one. New. No. 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 And we can't use mythical relics yet. Let's see. Arcane Insights, Aether Lightning damage. Not the worst. It's just a fucking teleport. Right now we have Leaping Mantis, 5-second recharge, 16-meter range. So that's really all I care about. Faster Glyph Disorder. Oh, hold on. What was I looking at? Glyph Disorder. Maybe because I don't really care about the. So yeah, so Glyph Disorder. I think that's a yes. Three-second discharge, 15-meter range, and what is this? Is this like a disengage? Oh, it's like a become as the ghost. It's a charge. It's not the charge isn't the worst. Requires a melee weapon. Okay, we've got that. Glyph of Wayward Souls. 3-second recharge. I'm liking a 3-second recharge over a 5-second recharge. That is a 3-second recharge. That is a 3-second recharge. Just a question of okay, so recharge alone. It is a little bit less distance, but I think the recharge makes up for it. Northern Ram. I think that this is the winner so far. Chance fumble attacks, we like that. We like scaling Aether damage. If we care about the damage at all, we like the stun. That's going to be tough to beat. Winter Fox. Reduce target damage. Frostburn. Forecast recharge. No. 12% check to health. Maybe. I mean, you never know. I think this is 3-second recharge, 15-meter range, but that's okay because it's much more often in terms of like just closing the distance, which is mostly what I use these for. I use main hand damage because I'm an attack build. If we care about the damage at all, chance fumble attacks is good. And the stun. Let's go. Let's build a handful of them. And let's get it started. And yeah, I don't know why I went there. I don't know why I went there. Yeah, and it's charge. That's all right. I've played a lot of Oathkeeper recently. I don't mind a charge. Hold on, we get some text messages. Did you ever play Doom? Did you ever open up the Mountain Doom and try to play it like this? I mean, you legitimately could, and looking at it like in this mode, you get how it works because it really is like a 2D game shown to you in 3D because there's no true room of a room. If they showed the enemies on the map, you literally could play it from the map. Food for thought. Anyways, let's find the Warden's Laboratory. No. Let's sell this absolute garbage inventory. Yeah, oh, we don't need a fucking Bleach Guard. We're not a Skeletons build. No, 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 no. I do need some new pants. Oh, hold on. I do need some new pants, but let's make sure, because really the only thing I give a shit about on these pants is the Fizzres. And they don't have. Mostly took me so long to stop looking at those because I had the hiccups. Nope. No. Ooh, we could sack some Fizzres. We could sack some Fizzres. Not Fizzres. Reduce stun duration. But if I was gonna do that, I might do the what I do? Okay, so what am I gonna sack stun duration for? I will sack stun duration for something good that also has poison and acid res. Nope. I like these. They're an option. I think if maybe I get some pants with poison acid res. If I get some more poison acid res from somewhere, then we swap to those. Nah. Nah. No. No. Nah, Goldberg Greaves they're just so fucking good. Like I think like the base Golemborn Greaves will take you all the way to ultimate. Alright, well we'll stash up stuff whenever I fucking do it. Let's find that fucking Warden Cellar Totem. The fucked up totem. Where's that fucked up totem? I don't think it's ever over here. Ooh, I feel like that when these boys blow up, they do some fizz damage. Cause it's, you know, it just feels like when I don't have a lot of fizz res, that's when these boys F me up the best. And I want to get as many points in that as I can. Can't get any more points in there. So now what? So now what? So now what? Can I get more points here? Can't get more points there. Capped. points here. Cap there. This is health. Freeze, entrapment, petrify duration. That's good. It's not the worst. Let's preemptively. Let's be defensive. Oh, and also I just put some points into it. Let's see if that changed this number. It didn't change it a lot. It didn't change it a lot. If it did, it didn't change it a lot. Where's this totem? Where's my money, Dracula? Oh, there it is. We're gonna be brave. We're gonna be brave. Cause I still got fucking shards. Yeah, we'll use one. We'll fucking use one. We'll use a cluster. We'll cluster this. We'll cluster this cause I fat fingered it. Cause I was thinking about what button are my clusters on, and also my health is 50%, and then I just started smashing. So anyways, I started blasting. No, we don't need that.
That skill's not ready.
It was a little spooky. I don't know if I don't know. I don't need if I nutted to cluster. I don't know if I needed a cluster. But I did. And I'm willing to live with it because this guy lives in his own little universe. He's he's the center of the universe here. This little apostate, he is in his own little world. I spent an entire Saturday making sure that I could segregate these motherfuckers from each other. They're all my little guinea pigs. All here. Did you ever think about, hey, what's the mechanism of sensation? Like, yeah, we feel pain. We don't like it. Physical pain. Burns. Heat. Pinches. Slaps, punches. We feel that. We don't like it. We feel emotional pain. You know? Anxiety can, clench your lungs. Brain the head, as it were. But what's the mechanism of sensation? Like, to what end, right? You can approach it like, these organisms, they evolved and they, when they, experience the stimulus, they'll emit these chemicals and that will cause, like, pain. But what's actually feeling the pain? The sensation. Like, what makes something good versus being bad? Like, You know? Like what's negative versus positive in terms of feedback on a physical sense. The world may never know. Okay, so yeah, so we'll lay off of I mean, I like a lot of damage, but we'll lay off attack surge for a little bit. Like I mentioned, the sooner that you can start leveling up your procs, the better. So we'll go and get our Hawk. We'll start working into our Blind Sage. We'll get our Blind Sage proc. Whatever it does, it looked like it like summoned something like a player scaled pet. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna put it on. I guess Bone Harvest. I guess I'll put it on Bone Harvest. That's like the nature of a lot of these things. Is you need, like a lot of the procs you don't need for just generally clearing. So I don't really worry so much if it's like a skill that I don't really cast all that often. As long as it's a skill that when I cast it, it reasonably procs whatever it's trying to proc. And I think I'll cast Bone Harvest often enough. We'll find out. Or we'll have to... I don't know, I think like some of these seals, some of the Ashes of Malmoth seals can give you a default attack replacer, which is what I've noticed Apostate is lacking. Like it has a lot of support for default attacks with the weapon pool skills, but it does not have any native default attack replacer to scale. So we'll see. We'll see what we get in terms of seals. I think that maybe also some relics do it, but I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure that 100% some seals do it. So if there is a seal that does something interesting, although in terms of a seal, what I'd really like is a seal of resonance, which is just you know, elemental damage, but also like, you know, the aura that it gives you is pretty good. It's like a lot of CC resistance. And maybe a little bit of a Fizz Res, I don't recall exactly, but I mean, I don't have the recipe on this I was about to say account, but on this slice or shard or whatever you want to call it. Oops. 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 This is not the way. This isn't the way either. It looks like the way is this way this time. I see these like all glowing blue and I want to click on them, but I've already done it. I wish for Grimdon 2, make it so that if you've already like looted the unique thing about those things, don't have the special glow. Or make them at least drop something other than the like, you know, piece of lore, right? Like Drop some fucking bits or a component or something so that I don't feel like a such a fucking nerd for clicking on it.
That skill's not ready. I've been expecting that skill's not ready.
Let's go, Biatch. You know what? It's not the fastest, but it's not the worst. You know, I don't feel like I'm in any danger at all. I kind of wish that the arcane turns wouldn't be so fucking randomly like cast. Eat shit, Warden. How bad do I want 30 Pierce res? I think I'd like to have 30 Pierce res. I mean, I don't need 30 Pierce res that bad. I don't need 30 Pierce res that bad, but I don't need. Yeah, I shouldn't care about Aether damage. I don't care about Aether damage. Oh, fuck it. I think I figured this somewhere else. So, anyways, I'm taking what they're given because I'm working for a living. But we've defeated Warden Krieg on Elite. Seems like
Warden's defeat is a great
not
victory for
the
us.
worst place to
So you must be the
stop.
kid. Hi. Before we do what
Yeah, hi. Well, hi to you too. You require me for what? Very well. Give me. Let's go repair the bridge. So let's just fucking repair the bridge and go grab the waypoint for Forgotten Gods. And at that point, I'm at the end of my 2 matchsticks, and it is glorious. This 10.5%, too fucking good. But we're gonna call it there. Again, this is just mostly for posterity because I'm having fun with the mechanics of running a stream and making videos on YouTube and making thumbnails and shit. Not a tutorial, not a build guide, but if you ever see this, God bless you. God bless you.